Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Coming at you again with another journal diary update. Just leaving Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now, and it was the fundamentals class again on the Thursday. I am wiped out. Real day have been the nail. But sure, you have to make mistakes to learn, right? But it doesn't matter. Today's class was basically covering Octopus guard. Again, I had never seen it before, and again it was eye-opening. Octopus guard from side control and Octopus guard from half guard. It was very good. How to defend Octopus guard, how to defend against Octopus guard, and how to attack using Octopus guard. Now I learned it massively went over my head, but I learned bits and pieces. I learned sweeps with Octopus guard and stuff like that, basic stuff like. But I still learned it. I still learned bits and pieces, especially from how to beat Octopus guard using a body lock basically, and using a crossface. How to defend against someone using Octopus guard using a crossface. But the body lock is definitely something I like. The body lock 2 north-south is what I took from that mainly. I don't really understand Octopus guard that much. It seems very useful, especially it seems fairly useful to be able to shrimp out of side control using Octopus guard. That's another big thing that I've taken from it. It's very easy when you have a good big post, just to do a big shrimp out of it and regain, either get to a technical stand-up point of view again, or close guard on them straight away once you get out. It was very good. And then we did some live rolls for the very end, and I got smashed by a blue belt. She was very good. I actually lasted the 3 minutes of the round without her actually catching me in anything. Now, she could have caught me in about 3 or 4 different things. She tried to catch me in a lot of things, but she didn't say I was strong then, but she said I was strong before that. But she tried to catch me in, I think it was 2 blood chokes, and she just couldn't lock them in. I was just fighting too hard, and then she tried to smother me, but I kind of got out of that again. Well, at the start I kind of got a bit of X-guard action going with her, but she managed to smash me on that as well and mount me, and that's when all this choking started to happen. It's not a mistake, I just fucking couldn't think. In the heat of the hunt, I just couldn't think of what to do to get out of it. When I actually got up and got changed, I realised because she was putting so much top pressure on me, it was the perfect time, and I actually had a leg trapped in the whole lot. It was the perfect time to do a massive bridge and roll and reverse the situation. I was kicking myself not to have realised it. I stupidly tried to do a knee elbow instead, even though that was not going to work. Not a hope. With the amount of pressure she was putting up top, it just wasn't going to happen. I wasn't going to be able to turn to my side to get enough leverage to be able to free that leg and get into a half guard situation or a close guard situation. She just had way too much pressure pushing down on me to be able to escape like that. So the ideal situation there would have been to bridge and roll, and it wasn't option paralysis, it was just a brain freeze sort of thing, sort of a fight for survival and hold out and see if it could hold out for the round, which I did. So I'm taking that for myself as a win. She obviously crushed me, so and at the very end, the last 10 seconds, she could have got an arm bar because I stupidly brought my hand up to try and muscle her up, which is the worst possible thing I could have done. It was stupid. Any other person would have fucking jumped on it and destroyed me. She said at the end that she was afraid to go for it because she thought I would have rolled or did something like that, and if I thought of it, I probably would have, but she had a really high mount on me, and I thought she was going to absolutely tear my arm off if she noticed it. But she was hell bent on getting this blood choke, and Oh well, sure, what can you do? She nearly got it twice on me, but I managed to defend it just about. But yeah, we live to fight another day, everyone. We will be back in action again next week. Don't know what day is yet. I shall see what sort of routine the missus have at work and stuff like that. Hopefully it'll be another Tuesday and Thursday fundamentals, or maybe it might be a Monday beginner class with a Thursday advanced fundamentals class. We shall see where everything goes. I am going to try and get in 3 times a week in the next coming weeks when the missus is full-time back to work. Try and get in a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Friday, or a Monday, Thursday and a Friday, or some sort of variation to that. I'm going to try and get in two gi classes and a no gi on the Friday. The no gi on the Friday is at 11 o'clock in the morning, so that works for me because the missus will be working and the kids will be in school, so that will be excellent if I can manage to swing it, and then try and get in 2 or 3 times a week into the gym as well and work on my 5x5 routine. But yeah, that was a very good class. I learned lots. A lot of it went over my head, but it was very good. I learned sweeps and the body lock pass from the Octopus, or how to defend the Octopus by using the body lock pass to north-south. There's an option to take the back there as well. I didn't explore it because I was more interested in waiting for my training partner to try and turn their side and his side to try and go for a Kimura or go into an armbar. But unfortunately, I was stupid enough to put my head off the centre line of his and her body at both of them, and ended up nearly been swept and nearly been fired off. I just about managed to base out in time and recover, but the body lock and the north-south position had been massively weakened, and by then it was just, the round was over. So, but yes, this has been today's journal entry, everyone. Now, sorry it's a longer episode. It's just, there was so much to unpack in my mind to get around everything there, and I probably missed bits and pieces that was done as well. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, everyone. If anyone got anything from this, I doubt it, but maybe you just like to be entertained by this old grappler. It was a 36-year-old white belt. Just drop a like and a subscribe if you would like to, and comment and let me know if anyone's been training today, and how'd you get on, what are you working on, are you planning to competing soon, and stuff like that. I would love to hear from everyone. Anyway, everyone, this has been the Patchwork Grappler. Stay safe out there and have fun rolling. Bye bye. So at the start, everyone, that the start of the class for the warm-up, again, it seems to be a trend for the more advanced fundamental class. It was hand fighting and wrestling. It's a savage warm-up. I actually really fucking like it. It's making me rethink my game plan, to be honest, but that's neither here nor there. It's something for me to consider. But yes, like, they're all unbelievable. Like, they made me feel like I was a baby going up against an adult, you know, that sort of way. Like, I was, when I'm playing around with my kids, play wrestling and stuff like that, it made me feel like my 4-year-old feels like when I'm wrestling with him. It was sick. The guys are just so skillful. It's unbelievable. Now, granted, most of them are black belts. There's a few purples, a few browns, and I think 2 or 3 blues. They're all years ahead of me, like, but still, it was very good. There was guys collar hunting, there was guys arm drag hunting the back. There was one of the black belts. I kept grabbing his wrist. He had no gi on. It was a gi class, but some of the guys had no gi. I kept grabbing his wrist, and every time I grabbed his wrist, he'd get a 2-on-1 on me, and he'd destroy me. And his grip was like a vice grip. The 2 hands, I could not shake them. It was unbelievable. I was shockingly impressed by that. And the coach, he's just unreal as well. At one stage, I thought I had a body lock on him. I had the makings of a body lock, and then all of a sudden he just swept out of it and took me down. I wouldn't say it's eye-opening because it's obvious he's that good, but he was everyone was 2 or 3 steps ahead of me. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As I said in this video already, you learn from your mistakes, and I'm going to make plenty of mistakes in the future. So there you go.